Hello and welcome to the boys under 18s match. Goori Storm in the purple with the white trim up the top of the shoulders. Sunshine Coast Bunyas, predominantly white. Donald Johannesson and also Donald Malone. So you're listening now to Donald TV, I suppose, Donald. So,
yeah.
At the moment, so yeah, we're going to see a great game. Look, Craig Carson, coach of Goori Storm, no changes in there, and some names in there that are just so familiar, and they run around really well, the Goori Storm, don't they?
Donald?
Yep, we're all sorted now, so we've got all that done. As we see now, if you just joined us, this is field number 4, middle of the day, 12 p.m. is the time for this particular clash. Don't forget QMC app, you can see all the others as well. And some great games still going on at the moment as we get ready now for this Goori Storm, who are about to kick off. Kicking into the breeze too, that's nice and high, taken well. On the charge at the moment, Sunshine Coast Bunyas. They got quite a few teams out here over the carnival. Quite a few players from Sherburg, Dumaji as well. Donald Malone's joining me in commentary here. So, yeah, it'd be great to see some of these people get up.
Oh, 100%. It's good to see people from all different areas coming out and to participate in this carnival. It's good to see.
Look at that Goori Storm defence. Oh, and they push him back too. Oh, he felt that, and that was Jackson who was stopped in his tracks there for Bunyas. Bunyas still on the run. He got a few more metres there below. He's actually in the Storm Academy, so it's good to see some of these youngsters with a big future ahead of them as the ball goes down from that nice kick, RC, and taken well too. So good hands there, Donald, so they're doing very well.
Yeah, it's nice to get the complete that set from the Bunyas, and that's all you need for your first set, complete the set.
Well, but that doesn't help when you're so far in front as well, and giving away that sort of field possession as well is going to be good news for Goori as he finds touch. Yes, we've seen a few teams not finding touch too and play on, so I don't think they underestimate the breeze out here.
Yeah, the few games that I covered yesterday, there was a fair few when you see how that was. We were kicking the ball out in the field.
First run for him today, Fisher for the Storm now. A couple of players on this blind side, but they go back inside. Well, almost bounced off his chest and goes up high. Big charging run. Floro. Well, the ball was lost too, but Floro made sure that his team, the Storm, got the penalty. That was a big run, wasn't it?
He's not a small human either. Young Floro, Kobe.
Yeah, well, this is under 18s, believe it or not. Some big young men out there, straight near the post. They've got some space too, through the hands, and good tackling the fence there. He was just holding on to him and was making sure, RC was making sure he wasn't going any further towards the line, the Goori Storm. Back again out this left side. Sunshine Coast Bunyas, good defence. 10 metres out. Heaps of numbers out this left side, steps back inside, steps again, goes close. Will he pop the pass? No, wrapped up. That was really good from Stewart to make sure the ball wasn't going anywhere, but now they're going straight towards the attacking line there and push back, but ball's lost yet again. Well, good opportunities, but they're not, taking full advantage of it, Goori Storm.
Yeah, I think they should have went at the back there, because on that right-hand side there, the fullback, the 5'8", in the centre. And I think there was space out there, a wasted opportunity.
Maybe sometimes it gets to the stage where they're not talking enough too in the attack, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe. Or
setting up.
First game nerves.
You remember your first game nerves?
Always get nervous before a game.
We'll talk about that later. Maybe you have a certain thing that you do before a game. Like many players, as we see them getting pushed back now. Sunshine Coast Bunyas, they almost lost about 10 there at the time, but good defence from the Goori Storm. Another good tackle there, Webb. Got Levers, Levers was with the tackle there, still going well. Again, so many early penalties. Advantage now back to Sunshine Coast. Will the Bunyas find touch? The breeze is picking up. I think the weather's turning a little bit too, Donald.
Yeah, forecast rain this afternoon, maybe tomorrow, so hopefully it stays away.
Yeah, it certainly will. I didn't bring my wet gear, so let's see. This is the funny thing about this particular area where we are. The weather can turn pretty quickly. I mean, regardless of what the Weather Bureau has predicted, we've just got to keep an eye on maybe that bomb radar and everything like that to see that the players are safe and everyone else who's out here enjoying the conditions too are safe as well, because we had a massive storm in Redcliffe about a year or so ago, so that was pretty good. As we see now, Sunshine Coast Bunyas, they're on the attack. Goori Storm defending. He just joined us. That's Goori in the purple and in the white, Sunshine Coast Bunyas. Ball goes to the ground. Is that 6 to go? And the referee says no. Yeah, they were predicting, as we're just having a look at the radar now, predicting rain, but coming up from the south. So, all good. 0-0 is the score line at the moment. In this first half, boys under 18s. Don't forget the QMC app. You can see all these other great games that are started here at 12 o'clock. You've got Murray Gummers, under 16 girls on field number 1 up against Sunshine Coast Bunyas 2. And also you've got Nullenballas Red. They're playing C Ballas. Good teams there for the under 16 boys. As we see now, Goori Storm. Oh, the ball goes to the ground and bounced off his chest. It wasn't a bad pass, but couldn't control it, and advantage going now back to Sunshine Coast Bunyas.
Accidental offside. He just popped his head up off the ball just before about to catch it.
And there's a bye too on field number 3, so there's no action there. Field 4, of course, what you're seeing in front of you right now, and field 5 there, Murray United up against Sunshine Coast Bunyas. Like I said, and that was the under 14 girls. Sunshine Coast being represented by the Bunyas a lot in this juniors and the senior carnival too, when they men and women get involved. As we see now, close to the line, Sunshine Coast Bunyas go there, held up, and referee is right in front. Must be centimetres away from that try line. Heaps of white shirts there, goes himself, but good forcing back there from Goori Storm. Storm defending that line, 3 forward, lined up there, making sure that the Bunyas don't get through. Good hands, little step there too. Held up yet again. Quick play will help the Bunyas. Out to this right, gets it through their hands, and Donald Malone, they're coming up this way now. They seem to have a few numbers, but they're not passing the ball. Goes himself, he thinks he can back it. And that's Piera. Still going out this right side, straight from dummy half. Little chip put through, too deep.
I think he touched it.
Yeah, the chip through just had too much strength on that.
Unlucky for the Goori Storm, just put their hand out and touched it.
Great result, though, for Bunyas, who get the ball back. Will we see a short one here? Pops it up high. Oh, in the air, but that's okay. Play on. He's okay. He took it nice and clean, Piera. He's still running. That was good air time there, wasn't it? Stayed up there for quite a while. A bit of hang time, as they say in basketball. As we see now, close to the line, and he just gets short. Well, getting pinged again, a little bit high, but he's okay. But it's good the refs just shut that sort of stuff down straight away. Another advantage attempt here for Bunyas. Big run. Porch in the Titans Academy. You can see why. Standing up, plays it quickly. Goes out to no one, bounces back. They've lost plenty of metres. They got to make it up now, but Goori Storm too good and hold them back. No one called for that one, Donald. They just went astray. They just go down this right blind side. Still going there. He pops the pass away. Oh, he was caught. He wasn't expecting that, Stewart. But now he plays the ball. Oliphant misses the ball. They go through. Good hands going out wide. That's what they need, because there's plenty of space out there. Blow still with the ball. Runs sideways. Only goes a couple metres forward. But still good field position there for Bunyas. Bunyas now, right-hand side. Oh, big hit. He felt that. Now they have a little bit of a break, and this is their last. They need to do something to Bunyas. Well, the little grubber didn't work. Picked up and play on as well. Donald, I think that was the wrong option.
Yeah, definitely. I think that he could have kicked it to one of the wingers. I think it was just a little bit of selfish act by the half, just doing it by himself. But they got a penalty against them now, so they're on the back foot.
We've seen a few of these teams do that, and then they get the odd penalty, which gives them a lot of field. And before you know it, they're right up the other end, because it's back-to-back penalties. Goori Storm now on the attack. Finally wrapped up. Big run Storm. Young's wrapped up too. Bunyas defending well. Young wants to try and play it quickly. He's not getting the opportunity. Another unload, gets back to Young. Heaps of Storm out this left side, Donald, and they use it, and that's a good thing for them, for Fisher now with the ball. Goori on the attack, still at the moment. Bunyas defending. Out that right-hand side, the little step back inside, has a gap, sees more, and goes to the line, and it was just that dancing from Simon that got them through. How good were those steps?
I was talking to someone just before the game started, and they said, look out for that number 1, Simon. And he just showed it just then, show him a bit of space, and he opened up the Bunyas defence pretty easy.
Wow, that's as we see the Deadly Choices replay, you can see they go through the hands, so that's really good there. But yeah, just the step, 1, 2, back inside, couple more. The swinging arm and defence is never going to work, and he goes to the line. You're right, and the speed too as well, wasn't it, Donald? 4-0 is the scoreline. 11 minutes gone in this first half. Field number 4, boys under 18s. Donald Johannesson and Donald Malone joining you. The two Donalds for this broadcast. And I was saying before, as we were waiting for the kick to come, do you have, before a game, do you prep, have a certain thing? Do you eat a certain breakfast or a meal or something like that? Or you
I'm not really strict like some other players. I usually just go from a normal routine and just little things that, like, sometimes I like to get there a little bit early than other people, do my preparation. Then I start joking around a little bit. Then when at times I start getting serious, I'll get serious. But yeah, it's not too much.
There we go. Deadly Choices replay. There's the replay for Simon's try. And as we mentioned, the steps there. And Donald Malone was warned early to keep an eye on this guy. And Craig Carson, who's the coach for that, I'm sure he told him to get heavily involved in this game. And he has been doing that. It's only just 6-0 at the moment. So the coach there, Tassi Arsai from the Bunyas, he'd be saying a few things too to make sure that they're still in the contest. And we'll have a chat too about your bull riding experience that you had recently, maybe in the second half.
There's not much of it. Didn't go for too long.
Just getting on a bull. There's a big bull behind us, in this field here. So field number 4. So there we go. Goori Storm now on the attack yet again. And they do have those Melbourne Storm colours, don't they? They're Goori Storm. And we were saying earlier broadcast too, some of the jerseys replicate the colours of some of the NRL teams as well. So that's good, especially if you love those teams. And Melbourne Storm, of course, still in the contest as well in the big game.
All the print of the jerseys over the carnival are pretty good.
Yeah, they are. And that was a charge down. That was good. And he felt that too in the charge down, Tolan. But he's okay. Don't see many of them in the Murray Carnival, charge downs.
No, we don't.
But that's a good thing. These young players, these under 18s, then he finds the gap. He's just swinged around the collar and he's put back down the ground. Kingston was the man who got a little bit of space but shut down, and he was on the spot there, Colburn. He didn't want him to go any further. Again, still on the attack. 6 points so far on the board for Goori Storm. Will it be more points with runs like that? Well, Bunyas need to stop the big men, including Watson. Still again, over the top pass. Goes behind him, stays in. Again, they're losing some ground, but they make it up quickly. Goori Storm, let to run. Well, they just are waiting for them to come to the defensive line, aren't they?
Yeah, instead of moving up. I've just seen that.
Ball goes through the legs. Oh, play the first infringement. And drop out. So good result, Goori Storm. Yeah, they're just flat with the line, aren't they? They're not coming up.
I think the Bunyas needed that rest anyway, because a little bit in their front rows in the middle. They're a bit tight at the moment, I think. Open up the gaps are opening up in the middle.
Well, we see a short kick here because there's a little bit of space here in the middle if someone decides, but they go long, which is another good option. And that's good, finds over 50. Now they rewind and come back again and on the attack. Fisher. Try and play it quick there. Hannaway gets it away to his charging Guy Moore. Almost on the QUT sign, thanks to them and a few of the other sponsors. We'll rattle them off very shortly as well. And a big day for some of the students at the PhD fraternity at QUT, as we see their hands now very, very good and over the top, but too much over the top. Is it going to go out? No, it keeps it in. Flings it back. That's still okay, but look how much ground they lost, Donald.
Lost about 40 metres.
Here comes the hard work to get back up to where they were. Almost back at the beginning, aren't they?
Yes.
Goori Storm now. Beats the one, beats two. Conlon got the ball away. Watson.
Knock on.
Yeah. Well, they're really pushing a lot of passes and putting themselves under the pump, aren't they, Goori Storm?
I think the half sort of take control of the game a little bit and settle things down. Like you said, they're passing the ball too much when not needed. Yeah,
and Deadly Choices replay shows that too, that they're just putting themselves under the pump there, and advantage going back to Bunyas. And Bunyas, well, they're just down 6-0 at the moment, 16 minutes gone in this first half for the under-18 boys. Bunyas now. Oh, driven a little bit, but he seems to be okay. Roberts Welsh felt that. Oh, I don't know. Oh, was he trying to pop the pass? It looked, I think they're saying that he lost it altogether. It looked like he was trying to flick it back. Again, just pushing passes that don't need to be pushed.
Especially when you're in your own half, you just want to get through your sets and get to the kick. Especially with that wind gust behind you too. You want to use that as an advantage.
Yeah, exactly. As we wait for the scrum to pack. Yeah, like you said, the weather seems to be changing at the moment. That there is some rain, but it's just on the fringes of Queensland-New South Wales border. And we're getting ready now for the scrum. Some of these scrums take ages.
They do.
The shot clock on the scrums should be, really worked, as we see now through their hands. He has a gap there. There's that try scorer, Simon. Got the ball out, and they're doing pretty well at the moment. But, yep, of course, there was something, infringement in there, and referees called it out. Here we go. Again on the attack. Goori Storm. 6-0 lead at the moment. Going over that right side. Is he spinning? Is he there?
Yes, nice run.
Wow, that was a lot of strength there from the Storm. And yes, try has been called. And good work. And the defence of the Bunyas was really tested.
You just mentioned it before about them moving from the line. I don't think they moved to the line, not even a metre.
Yeah, absolutely. And they just let him go too. And just the you notice it from the forwards now. They get there and they turn their bodies and and they go straight to the line, because the turning and falling towards the line has been really helpful. So yeah,
makes it difficult for the defence, I suppose. They're twisting and turning, and you see it in the NFL.
Yes, absolutely. And it seems to work for them, and it's working for, in this particular case, Goori Storm. As he's waiting for the kick. Ball riding experience, apparently. What happened there recently up in one of the communities?
Yeah, he went to Kawanyama for ABF Future Mortals Tour.
Yep.
Played a game up there, and they had a rodeo at the same time. So a few of the boys are gigging me to get on the bull, and I haven't ridden a bull before, so I put my hand up. And it didn't last very long. It was probably about 2 seconds. But it was a good experience.
That's a nice kick. That is high, and that is good. That is a really good kick, and 12 points to 0 now at the moment. How high was that kick?
That's nice kick by Jackson, especially into the wind too.
So we see now he just goes in there, props and spins and goes down, and took a couple with him, and the ball hit the ground first. So that's how they got that try. Goori Storm, Bunyas, no score at the moment. And you'll ask a couple. 6 is the normal time.
8 seconds.
Oh, it's 8 seconds now.
Yeah, I think it was probably not even 2.
2. Hey, you gave it a go. That's the main thing. Jeez, that would have been an experience.
Yeah,
Did the bull have a certain name? They all have names, don't they? Like
Yeah,
Chainsaw.
I think they did, but I don't remember mine.
Do you remember anything else? As we see now, Goori on the attack. Yet again. Oh, and they're finding gaps like that too through the Sunshine Coast Bunyas defence. That's a good return, kick return, that one. 20 minutes gone now in this first half. Storm looking pretty good. They're just not stopping those pumping legs from the purple.
Second run and they made 70 metres.
And they're making more now just on the third. And again, who's involved in that? That man Young, yet again. Just check his Fitbit. I'm sure he's got all the steps there. He's done quite a few today. As again, this man too has been involved. Watson.
I think if they go right here, they'll have a chance with the fullback at the back.
Yes, and they've used that right many times before as well. Holding the ball up, trying to confuse the defence there of the Bunyas. Plays it slowly though. And they've still got heaps on this left too, but they still attack that right. Little short pass, goes close to the line. And so close to the line that it's actually a try. Again, quickly. All from that kick return, wasn't it? It all started that momentum as we see the Deadly Choices replay.
Young Simon come down the short side. Just a little short tip-on pass to his centre, I believe.
Again, it's that line stayed where it was. It was static. It didn't come up.
No, it didn't, like you said. And that's crucial, especially when you're on your own line. You want to make metres on them instead of them making metres on you.
Yeah. Is there any talking going on there from the Sunshine Coast Bunyas, Donald? We can't hear it.
It doesn't seem like it is. There's gaps everywhere, like you said, off the kickoff. They ran about 30, 40 metres.
Almost a similar position where he is trying for the extras now and did an amazing kick there. And both benches too, Donald, are starting to get used after this 21-minute mark in the first half. So, and of course, that's what they need, especially the Bunyas. They need those fresh legs out there. Especially
in the middle. The boys are getting tired, and that's where the gaps were opening up. So I think the coach went to the bench and reshuffled that middle around.
Just see another nice kick coming through. Again, still nice height, and he's just cracked it through. That's amazing. 18-0 is the scoreline at the moment, and Deadly Choices replay. You can see what's going on here and how, again, just holding up that ball and just a little pop pass there, steaming through. Got the ball, thanks his mate, and in for a try to get those points for the Goori Storm. 22.5 minutes gone here now, this first half. For the midday game, boys under 18s. Donald Johannesson and Donald Malone joining you for commentary here. And the Bunyas kick off again, and a little bit of bump into each other. They're all just vying to have a run now. They're all trying to get involved, Donald.
Oh, nice leg tackle.
They need to do more of that too, the Bunyas, because they're really letting the big guys run. But now they're starting to cut down the legs. So it's good to see, and they're really keeping them down this end. That's what they need to do, because Cooper Young, he usually runs a lot more than that, but now they're doing a legs and all tackle. Find some space with the kick there and a couple of chases, and look at the purple coming straight after them too. They looked up and just saw a wall of purple and pushing them back. How good is that? That is great defence, Donald.
Yeah, it was, especially when you went to do the kick. You're only good as your chases.
That was good, yeah, definitely. I mean, I thought he was going to kick it too deep, but it laid up really well. And, yeah, Bunyas just saw a wall of purple there at the moment.
And that young fullback, Ziggy, I think he did well to stay in the field too.
Yeah, absolutely. And they need that. They need some of these players to lift and, get the team spirit up there as well. Bunyas now. Need a couple more runners. Kick put through. That is high. Is that going to be out on the full? And I think it is. Yes, it is. It's again that breeze underestimated by the kickers, in this particular case, Sunshine Coast Bunyas. But they had a good passage of play. Again, if that would have stayed in, that would have been a good set.
I was just thinking to myself, I think that was a right option. To kick it down the field, early kick, chase, but obviously with this wind, plays a factor. I think he just off the side of the foot and went out on the full.
Purple Machine on the attack yet again. Goori Storm, 18-0. Bunyas defending yet again. They're just all stepping up too, aren't they? The Storm, they all want to have a run. They don't care what position they play. They just want to go forward through their hands. Look at the nice silky hands from the team at the moment. Simons, the try scorer. The hands still going. Again, that man, Young, dropped
nice
and
tackle.
driven in the ground as the hooter goes for the halftime break, and that'll be a good halftime break for the Goori Storm, who are 18-0 leaders over Sunshine Coast Bunyas.
At Coles, we go to great lengths to select Eureka blueberries that are just the right firmness, color, and size for a delicious flavor that you love.
Morning.
Only at Coles.
There's no health benefits in smoking, and it's a huge killer, of our people and in general, alongside alcohol. So
all the negative effects, vaping and smoking has on you. So why would you want to put that into your body? If it has a negative effect on you, so.
Inspiring our community, inspiring our people, making sure that health is the number one priority for our people, and making sure they keep that up. So being able to encourage our Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people to continue to get their health check, something really exciting, I think, for the community that everyone can get behind.
I'm Mitchell Heritage. I'm a Coogee and Grompool man from the Daintree Rainforest in Stradbroke Island up in Queensland. I started in a branch. I was a school-based training teller there for 2 years. I think CBA's probably got one of the better Indigenous communities in terms of activity as well as engagement. The way that we deal with Indigenous Australians and bring them into the workforce, give them exposure, and not make it feel tokenistic, I think is best in class.
Every Queenslander has the right to good health, and we at Health and Wellbeing Queensland are working really closely with our partners to change things up a bit. Events like the Queensland Murray Carnival are vital when it comes to showing just how important sport is. Not only is it good for your health, but it can help you feel connected to people, and that can bring around all new opportunities as well. Combine this with healthy eating and you get the perfect team. So remember to stay active and eat well, and together we can make healthy happen.
Connect, learn, respect. Join us and begin your journey to success. Together, we'll build a brighter future fixed in our rich heritage. No shame to educate, let's young. Learn more at newragilly.unsw.edu.au.
I'm thrilled to tell you about Swim Start, a game changer for our littlest swimmers. Swim Start is making waves by breaking down barriers for learn to swim lessons in Queensland. We believe every child should have a chance to learn this important skill. That's why Swim Start is offering vouchers valued up to $150 for eligible children up to 4 years of age. Parents, carers and guardians, this is your chance to dive in. Check your eligibility online and apply now to create a generation of confident swimmers. Let's make a splash together.
Yeah, it's important for all our elders and our young generation just to get checked up every now and then. And
sometimes you could be doing all the things right, but just a little check up here and there definitely doesn't hurt. And you have a close friend or a relative as well that is due for a checkup. Let them know that it's probably time for a checkup.
Stay strong, black and deadly. Book in for your 715 health check today.
I've got a lot of family and a lot of friends that vape as well. It's just not healthy, and we all know, everyone knows, it's not healthy, and now with the information that's out, it's not good for you, and it's about making that deadly choice not to do it, so.
And that is a deadly choice too, and thanks to them for their replays as well as the sponsorship and Health and Wellbeing Queensland, Arthur Beetson Foundation, Queensland Government, QUT, and a few people having some big milestones today there too. So good luck today, Dom. And also we're watching this game here now, Donald Johannes and Donald Malone for the boys under 18. Sunshine Coast Bunyas about to kick off up against Goori Storm, who are leading 18-0. And the weather's changed a little bit too, hasn't it, Donald?
Yeah, it has. A bit of breeze picked up, a bit of cloud cover.
As we see now, the Goori Storm, if you just joined us, they are in the purple as the Melbourne Storm colours, and also the Bunyas in the white, defending at the moment. They need to get some points, and it doesn't help if they're starting to do these sort of silly things and giving away penalties. And they're just trying to calm him down. It's just the first hit up in the game pretty much too. So just remembering under 18 boys, they need to be settled down at the moment. And Donald, how do you settle them down if you're coach on the sideline?
Get him off.
Oh, well, that's a big call. Well, I wasn't expecting that.
Nah, just probably get one of your senior players to go over yarn to him, and especially being 18 points behind, and you don't want that nonsense. You just want to get on with the job and try and get back into the game.
It's good the ref had a chat to him as well. But you are 18-0 down, and what would the coach Tassie Assai be saying about his team? What do they need to do?
They just need to get back in the groove and complete their sets first and capitalise on the back of that.
Craig Carson, the coach of Goori Storm, what would you be saying? You've got 18 points ahead at the moment. What would you be saying to the team at halftime?
Just stick to your game plan, stick for what you're doing in the first half, and don't go away from it.
And they seem to be doing that at the moment. They're attacking that left side. They've seen some success out that side too. They popped the pass and still going down there. Well, they're still covering in defence there, Sunshine Coast Bunyas. He's only a couple of metres out, right next to the line. Goori Storm on the attack. They go through the hands yet again. They got up this end of the field really quickly thanks to that penalty, but they lose the ball, and he was on the spot. And finally, the Bunyas, a little bit of success and luck going their way.
I think the Bunyas needed that.
They
just quietly.
Did. Yeah, absolutely. And now, can they do something from it, Donald Malone?
Hopefully just get to the 5 and a good kick chase, but they got a penalty.
We've seen it before where the silliness comes in, and now they can get an opportunity to get some metres down the park here. So let's see if they find touch and find it successfully, because there's a bit of breeze out this way. And it's coming straight through, and didn't get the metres he wanted, I suppose. The tap probably would have been quicker.
Yeah, you'd think so. That wind.
Yeah, the wind. I get it. They try to find touch, and yeah, well, it's now the opportunity to get the ball and have a run and see what they can do with it. Bunyas. Lowe gets it away. Buckholes. First run for the second half. Still going well. Ooh. Got him underneath the legs, and still got a few legs on him, and finally gets stopped. He's still trying to get some metres. I don't know if he was trying to hold him up or if he was actually trying to get more metres. He actually got quite a few there, Porch. And Porch, I don't think he knows what's going on at the moment. But he gets the ball, plays it out. This is what they need to do. That slowed it down a little bit too for the momentum of the Bunyas. And he gets it now, Arcee. He wants to play it quickly. 11 metres out now, 5 metres, going close to the line. Blow, still going close to the line yet again. Oh. This is their last. They're about a half a metre out. From the dummy half, maybe that's not the best option. I don't know if he realised that was the last. Oh, no, Donald.
No, I think that was the wrong option there. I think he had maybe 3 or 4 players on the outside of him.
Yeah, he did. I get it. You want to play it quick and try and get them off guard, but the defence of Goori Storm was just too strong and just held him up. Oh,
I think that comes into consideration. You need your halves or your 5'8" to step up there in that last tackle option.
yeah, even trying to put a kick through and get the possession back through a dropout, as we see now. Goori on the attack and going well. Bunyas under the pump yet again. Down by 18-0 in the second half. Nearly 30 minutes kicked over. Donald Johannesson and Donald Malone joining you for this broadcast. Don't forget the QMC app. Check out the other games as well, as we see the Goori kicking it down. Taken well and nice and safe, and goes in the hands of Robert Swelsh. Look at Goori really pushing up now, aren't they? You can see that.
And you can see the Bunyas, they're walking back, hands on their hips.
There's still some players that are still not on side. That's the difference between two teams sometimes, isn't it?
Definitely.
I mean, we just come off, a half-time break, so you think they'd be a little bit fresher, some of the players. Again, both sides have massive benches too. Maybe it's time to already start using that, as we see the penalty going in favour of the Bunyas. Can they kick it a little bit longer this time to get some more field down the field? And that's a lot better. That's what they needed. They're slowly creeping up the field, up towards the other end, Donald. Blow, he's been having a few good runs today.
Yeah, Blow's been solid this afternoon.
Yeah, Makali Blow. Malachi, apologies there.
He's a Sunny Coast boy. He plays with my son last year in the Caloundra Sharks team.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, they used to go to the same high school, Caloundra High.
Caloundra High, yeah, I've heard that they got some good players coming out of there over
they got
many years.
Footy program up there, and they just started a girls program this year.
Oh, wow. Buckholz has another run. He's been busy in the second half. Here we go again, a little bit of space, RC. Oh, he was shut down quickly. They got some space. Blow, is he close to the line? He's held up. Tries to turn again. They still hold him. He's still going. Ref finally calls it, but that was a great attempt. Well, a little bit slower there in play, but Buckholz, Buckholz. But really felt that too. Again, they need some points on the board. Is this the opportunity they've been looking for? Takes the ball from behind him and is pushed out. If the pass was where it should have been, maybe that would have been the difference, as we can see now in the Deadly Choices replay. Oh, that was hard. That would really get the wind out of your sails, that one. On the attack again, Goori Storm. 18-0 is the scoreline. Donald, they need some points now. Sunshine Coast Bunyas, it doesn't help if you're just defending.
No, it doesn't. Definitely, you've been down here 3 times now and no points scored. Definitely hurts the Sunny Coast Bunyas.
Well, Goori Storm, let's see what they can do. They want to add some more points on this.
All the Goori Stormers have to do is complete their sets and get to the kick, because they're 18 points in front. They're not chasing like the Sunny Coast Bunyas.
Nice kick put through. Nobody back there at all. Finally coming through. Oh, he's touched it and it's gone out. No. Maybe letting it go would have been the option there. But, yeah, again, just those silly ones are coming through, creeping through. Advantage back to Goori.
I think if you left that ball, it might have been a 40-20.
Yeah, that too. That's a good point. So regardless, it still goes.
Yeah, that's right.
Still a good result for Goori.
And it just shows you that the two teams where they are at the moment with the kick chase and with the fifth and last options. Oh,
he didn't expect that. Ball went straight into his hand, Watson, and he wasn't expecting it, and it just goes to ground. And luckily for Bunyas, it's back in their possession. Pushed over right next to there was a sprinkler there too. It was on the other day, and there was a big wet patch, and one of the players slipped in that as the ball was passed to him. But this conditions are now a lot better for playing, and for the middle of the day, it's not too bad. with the breeze, and it's not blurring the typical Brisbane sun. So good conditions for the players at the moment as we see Bunyas. Now they need to get up that other end of the field. Push back. Good work, Goori. This is their last. Bunyas need to do something. Chip and over the top. Chases it, but no luck, and ball goes in the hands, but first knock on. Again, was that the right option on the last?
Maybe not. Chasing points, maybe just kick it to the corners, but I suppose they're trying to, little chip and chase, trying to create something out of nothing, but the wrong option, I reckon.
Well, let's see how they go now. Goori Storm have the ball yet again. 18-0, 35 minutes gone.
1-on-1 strip.
Well, there you go. That's good. They needed that. They need that something. Bunyas. Jackson's wrapped up. Another good run coming from Bunyas. That's really good.
Is that young Pereira?
He's been good and consistent, hasn't he?
He's been busy.
Here we go again now, and RC steps 1-2, gets the ball away. Still going through their hands. Still not getting much at all. He come over the top late, didn't he? Well, I don't know about that one, Donald. It looked a bit late, but referee was there, so all good. This is the last now for Bunyas. About 20 out. Again, I don't know if that's the right option, but he went himself. Again, did he know it was the last? And, well, it wasn't much of a grubber, was it?
No, it wasn't. Like I said before, it shows the experience from Goori Storm to both halves to the Sunshine Coast Bunyas half, not taking control of the game.
I don't know what he was doing, but Gannon was the man who put that little grubber through. So, but yeah, now Goori. If they keep making mistakes, the Bunyas, and they just keep possession, Goori, it'll stay at 18-0. And that's good. Bumped away too. Got another metre or so. Storm. Switches for the kick. It just goes straight up. Not much distance. Everyone's coming through. Takes it. Goodwill charge. That was really good. Now 3 Storm up against 2. Bunyas gets the ball. Oh, he just bumped him out of the way, and Kingston was the man. That came from nothing. No one wanted to take the ball on the full, but he come flying through, and we'll see very shortly on the Deadly Choices replay, Donald Malone, how good this was.
I think it was a one-on-one strip from Kingston.
I think you're right. There it is. Nobody wanted it, but he came flying through. Grubber put through, Donald.
Yeah, see it right in the replay. Yeah, it was a one-on-one strip by Kingston, but it was just the chases and the willingness to get to the ball, and it come off the back of the, I think it was the halfback, Jackson. He kicked it a big bomb, and he chased his own kick and caught it.
He did. That was unbelievable, because they all just watched it, didn't they? No one was really doing anything with it except for the Goori Storm.
And that shows it in the score, the determination of the Goori Storm, willing to get down to the ball, kick chase as a team, as opposed to the Sunny Coast Bunyas just looking to the sky and looking for their teammate to do something instead of just get it done, Donald.
Yeah, and we don't really see that many score lines with a nil on it, but it has been quite a few so far, which is unusual because a lot of the teams are pretty well balanced and do have some attacking flair and so on. But yeah, now it's heading to a 24-0 scoreline with 38 minutes gone for Goori Storm.
And I think it'll be hard for the Sunny Coast Bunyas to come back from this scoreline now, especially playing against the Goori Storm. If I was a coach, I'd be just saying to the Sunny Coast boys, just kick to your kicks and a bit of spirit for your teammates.
A nothing kick, but coming flying through and getting it. Kept his eye on the ball all the way through. Had the vision to kick it through too, and yeah, bang, bumped him off and goes in. That's a heartbreaker for the Bunyas too. They still were in the contest at that time.
Yeah, they were. Like I said before, they had 4 sets at the Goori Storm line, but didn't capitalise on it.
Oh, shorter kick over the top. Taken well by Goori. Again, that's one of those cases where Bunyas want to try anything, and the short kick didn't work. It just means they have to defend closer to their own line. And, well, I suppose this is a good thing now for them. Maybe it worked out. That's how quickly a game can turn, Donald?
Definitely. I just think the Bunyas just got to regroup here and get their 9, 7 and 6 organised and try and get it out to the wingers, I reckon. I haven't seen too many.
They've been quiet, haven't
They've
they?
been a bit quiet.
Need to get some more out there. There's a few players, though, you know, not taking anything away from the Bunyas, who've been trying really hard and, you know, doing some good things for them. It's just that last, second or last tackle there where it's unfortunately let them down. Tolan has a run. And Johnson as well. He wants to get involved. They're stacking a few numbers out this left side. Again, it's a bit quiet with the talking in play, but back inside pass now to Colburn. Colburn right in front. Goori Storm defending well. They're calling the players out that wide, and that's a nice tackle to shut down the attack from Bunyas. These quick plays need to happen a little bit quicker. That close to the line. This is their last for the Bunyas. And they go at that right side. Again, a little grubber put through. I don't know if they knew that this was going to happen and just goes dead.
Touched by Goori Storm?
It is. I think he's got a dropout coming up now. Bunyas need to turn around quickly and reset and get ready for the short kick. Oh, again, another, 60 on the flyer kick. Bit of space here right near the QUT logo, grass logo. But they go to that right-hand side, nice and high. And they get the ball back. That was good effort. Goori Storm, nice high flying take there. And still on the run. Look how much space they got and how many metres up the park from their own dropout.
The dropout only went 10 metres and they ran about 30 metres.
Wow, that will hurt the Bunyas. That will really hurt them. That was good idea from the Goori Storm. They're just really, really doing some damage in the metres here against the Bunyas. Still on the roll now. Oh, he let that one go. I don't know what he was trying to do, push the pass or anything like that, but I think it was Hanaway who just, the ball goes to the ground. Now, some real work to do for the Sunshine Coast Bunyas. 42 minutes gone in this second half, 24-0 down. Whoa, comes flying through the Goori Storm, but he's okay. Nothing in it. Through the hands. Good little step and decides to stay a little bit in closer and away. Jace Fraser from the sideline didn't want to be pushed out. Again, a grubber put in. I don't think anyone was expecting that. You get in trouble for kicking the ball away these days, don't you?
He just did. Didn't he? Penalty?
Yeah.
Or was it accidental offside penalty? Yeah, accidental offside.
See the action?
Yeah, the referee.
I thought he was doing the dance move. Is that how you ride a ball?
No.
And now, Bunyas on the attack. Porch. He's been recognised for his talents. He's with the Titans Academy. Going through the hands now. They've got plenty of tackles up their sleeve, and do they use it, and do they stay in? Oh, he's pushed so close to the line, and again, the Bunyas are out. Oh.
I think that's the third or second time down that right-hand edge that they've been attacking and no result.
Yeah, and Donald Malone joins me, Donald Johannesson as well for this call, and I've heard it a few times from the other co-commentators that it's a coach killer.
Oh, 100%. Especially if you've been down that side multiple times. Little drop under, like an X play. Comes away from the sideline. So, yeah, like you said, coach killer.
Do you get a message out to them to say stop spreading it that wide, that obviously it's too close, and because the defence from the Storm is just so brutal on those fringes, aren't they?
Yeah, all they're doing is just moving up and sliding left, and that's what you can do as a defence. And Yeah, the message out, I would say to the Bunyas going that side, I'd change it up and maybe drop someone under.
Yeah.
That's the right option, especially that close to the line.
And they're getting more metres up the park yet again. Goori Storm, 24-0. 44 minutes gone in the second half. Wow, they're getting plenty of metres up the field. That's we just go back to just a short moment as we see now Goori on the attack. It was only just a second ago. They were down that left-hand corner, the Bunyas. Now we're all the way back up this way for Goori Storm. Storm through the hands yet again. Well, they come charging out of the defensive line.
Oh.
And now we've got some space there. Is he going to go all the way? This will be the first points for him if they can. He's slowing up a little bit, but the Storm, look at them coming across there. But Pigeon was the man.
Young Ziggy.
Oh, they needed something. Finally, some points on the board for the Bunyas. And they went up as one on the sideline as well. So that's good to see, 24-4, as we see the replay. Thanks to Deadly Choices. I thought he broke through the line, but tapped back and he come flying through, and as a fullback will, and got the ball. Few chases there from the Storm.
It was nice position-wise by the fullback Ziggy to put himself in that position, and the gap just opened up and scored about a 75-metre try.
Well, they're finally on the board. That's some great news. Took 45 minutes, but they're on the board. Kick in front. A little bit off to the left. No breeze now, Donald. So it's really died down.
It's been on that. It was like that yesterday. Breeze every now and again dies down.
That was a good kick. 24-6. Goori Storm over Sunshine Coast Bunyas. As we see the Deadly Choices replay. And coming up through the line, this is where I thought the Goori had them, because there's a break there in the and a bit of a gap, but I didn't expect the kick to go through, but that was good news there for Ziggy Pigeon, and he just scrambled and scored all the way. If they would have held that ball and passed it out, Goori, who knows what would have happened. And bang.
It looked like Goori Storm had numbers on that right edge too. But
yeah, that's why I was surprised the kick was put through. Storm, nice high kick. Stays up. The hang time took ages. Some of these players can really kick a ball. Push them back now. Goori Storm probably upset at themselves letting that 6 points in there at the moment. For ages, about 45 minutes or thereabouts, they were leading 24-0. Stepping now, Bunyas. They're probably feeling a little bit relieved now that they've finally got some points on the board. This is a bit better from the Bunyas. Good roll on and keeping the ball alive as well. Going at that right side, but no, unfortunately. Oh,
there's a right option. Just that centre was just pushing up a little bit too far.
Well, yeah, it's the ref, when you hear that whistle, it's just one of those things the Bunyas know that they've done something wrong, unfortunately.
I think for the Bunyas, it's got to hang in here now for the last couple of minutes left. And
yeah, but Donald Malone, they're not playing that bad. The Storm have been brilliant, but the Bunyas, they're not playing that bad.
No, they're not. They're actually playing good footy. Just that some little lapses and spots you don't need. And the Goori Storm will capitalise on it.
Goori Storm now again, if you join us in this late of the second half in the purple colours with the white, who have the ball at the moment, and predominantly white, the Bunyas from the Sunshine Coast. Some players from Cherbourg, Gold Coast, Dumaji as well. And a big hello to everybody listening on the QMC app as the Storm drop the ball. And I hope you're enjoying it. And, maybe you know some of these players and hope you are enjoying seeing them play. And all those other games that are going on as well. Under 14s girls, they're playing on field number 5. And we've got the under 18 boys and girls also on field number 3 and a few others too. So check it out on the QMC app. Maybe you can see someone you know, Donald.
There's a few family members playing here today too. in all age groups.
Yes, and
Of mine.
Yeah, and you got a chance to go see some of them.
Yeah, I have.
Or
actually,
you're using the app.
No, I'm using the app.
That's the best way of doing it. Commentary on all fields too for the app. So hope you're enjoying 5 fields of Murray Rugby League action as we see now the ball back in the Bunyas, close to full time, and can they get something late? 24-6 is the scoreline at the moment. Big hard runs. They're not giving up. That's great to see. The fighting spirit from Sunshine Coast Bunyas. Still going now. Oliphant. Goori Storm defence is still pretty good. Oh, yes, that's all right though. Maybe if they realise they get some quick kicks. But will they get any chance here? Yeah, just a quick tap. Chip over the top. Still chasing, ball over the top, still going. But it's a great option to try and get a few more points there at just before the full time, and referees call it, and 24-6 is the final score here. Goori Storm over Sunshine Coast Bunyas. Donald Malone and Donald Johannesson saying goodbye for now.